Hi, welcome everybody back to my channel. Today we're at BYD Alexandria in Sydney, and behind me here I've got the BYD Dolphin. This is the premium model. This is the white, and that's the grey on top. So it's the same colour as the Atto 3 white. These are the premium rims, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit slack on the Dolphin. I don't know much about the car at the moment, but this one's got the access, same as the Atto 3. It's got the very nice detail. It has a two-tone finish, which is really nice. And this has got the best taillights around, I think, this car. So it's definitely it's probably my favourite taillight so far. So it's got the nice spoiler on the back of the car, which looks really good. And it doesn't have access for the passenger side, which I think is a bit annoying. That's what I found annoying on the Atto 3. So it has the puddle lights like the Atto 3, which is a really good feature. There's an extra window here, which is probably going to give a little bit better visibility. And back around to the front of the car, so the LED lights are quite nice on this car as well, which seems to be, BYD seems to have this worked out pretty well. It's got some nice detail here as well in the panel. Alright, let's just go for a test drive. Okay, so I'm here in the BYD Dolphin, and we're going to go for a test drive. And I've just got Ned beside me here. He's going to explain all the features of the BYD Dolphin, because yeah, I'm not familiar with the car, so off you go, Ned.
Perfect. Alright, so we'll just start by turning on the car. In order to do that, it's just put on the brake and one press the start button.
It's moved a bit since I'm used to it. I'm surprised how far the seat goes back, actually.
It does.
For
Like that. Okay, so to shift into drive, you're going to need your foot on the brake, just like that. And as you can see on your heads-up display, that's showing a D, so you know you're in drive. To go to reverse is exactly opposite. Just foot on the brake all the way up. That brings up the rear view camera, and you know you're in reverse. One press of this side button here puts you in park, and then you can turn off the car. That's all you need to do. You've got this mode button here, which changes your driving modes, displayed in green on your heads-up display. So you can change from normal to eco and sport. To the left of that, we've got the regenerative braking, and that's displayed bottom left of the screen. You have standard and high. Yep. So feel free to play around with those when you're on the drive.
Yeah, I just use always high and sport, so so I don't touch it after that.
Perfect. And like you probably already know, if you want to play around the aircon, very simple. Fan icon there, temperature, intensity. Yep. Vehicle cameras, or your 360-degree camera, all available here, including underneath your car, and 3D as well. Just makes parking that little bit easier. And as you already know, indicator on the right, windscreen wipers on the left. Yeah, that's a big bonus. Very standard. We also have inbuilt navigation as well if you need. Reduce that any chance of you getting lost. But other than that, it's quite a basic car. It's quite easy to drive. Play around with the different driving modes and the regen braking modes if you wish. It'll allow you to get a good understanding of the car. You do have a wireless charging pad here if you need to charge your phone. Yeah. But other than that, everything's pretty self-explanatory. Do you have any sort of questions or anything you'd like me to go over?
So which model are we in?
This is the Dolphin Premium.
Okay, so Dolphin Premium, from an interior perspective, is there any difference between the models?
No. So the interior colour does change depending on what colour you go for. Yep. Of course, the exterior, especially in the Premium. But yeah, the standard black is the most common colour.
So yeah, I was just sitting in the Seal, and I gotta say, I didn't think the 15-inch screen was very big, but
it's massive.
Now look at this one, I think, oh, this is a bit small.
It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely quite recognisable.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we got around 30 pounds of air pressure in the tyres. That's okay. Yeah, it's a little lower than I use in the Atto, but anyway, I guess that's.
Yeah, normally the Atto sits around 32. Yep. Sometimes a bit higher.
Yep, sure. All right, only 84 kilometers on the odometer. It's a very new car, this one.
Yeah, brand new. One of the first people to give it a proper drive.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, I guess that's my call to start driving.
Perfect. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Yep.
I'll see you back here whenever you're finished.
Awesome.
Okay,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Thanks,
Perfect.
Dave.
Enjoy.
Okay, so we're in the car, and I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the size of this car because I'm 6'4" and I don't feel squashed at all. I've got the seat all the way back and all the way down, but man, I think there's more room in here than the Atto 3 for a lengthwise. So that's really good for a small car. So all right. So I'm just going to flick it to drive. And off we go. Where is the exit? Oh, I'll follow the signs. Alright. The automatic locking just happened. And kind of steers the same as the Atto 3, which is very light steering. And how do I get out? Oh, I get let out. Okay, this way. All right, this is the turning circle test. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Yeah, like the Atto 3, really good turning circle. It's the same platform as the Atto 3, so I shouldn't expect it to be much different. This car's got 84 kilometers on it, so I think I'm the first one to take it for a good test drive, so they say. So, all right, here we go. So yeah, it's plenty of pickup. And why am I beeping at me? It says I'm speeding. Okay, so the sunroof's not too bad. I've got it open. Doesn't coming here in the Atto 3. I felt hotter in the Atto 3 when I do this one, maybe because the air conditioning's on. But yeah, the air vents are quite good. There's 4 up the top here, and they seem to give plenty of air. Brakes are quite good, quite strong, stronger than the Atto, I reckon. But anyway, just drove the Atto on the way here, so it's really quick. Yeah, feels quicker than the Atto. So we're really pushing it. Yeah, suspension's similar to the Atto. It's really good at soaking up the bumps. Yeah, I think. Yeah, a lot of that suspension has to do with the tyres as well, because the original tyres have got very soft sidewalls, so it causes the suspension to be a bit floaty. And I have heard that people who get the better quality tyres, they're a bit stronger in the sidewall of the tyres, which doesn't allow the car to feel as floaty on the suspension. So yeah, this is a really impressive car to drive. It surpassed my expectations actually, but I should have expected it, because this is a smaller, lighter car than the Atto 3, so with the same motor and platform, so technically it should drive better, faster, more responsive, and it definitely is. And the brakes are good. So this one has the same battery. It's a 60 kilowatt hour, and I'm on about 77% battery. This is about 380 k's, but I expect the range to be probably pretty close to Atto 3, maybe a little bit better because it's not an SUV. So maybe on trips I get 50% with 200 kilometers on 50% battery. This one might give you 210, 220 on 50% battery, but yeah. Well, some people are getting these cars at the moment, so they'll be able to tell us more about that. So what's the glove box like? Yeah, it's a really good size. This is the kind of a combination between Alcantara and the Atto in the seal, and foam in the Atto 3, so it's a silky material. It feels quite good. I'm on the home screen. Let's see, settings I'm after. Settings, Bluetooth, Will it find my phone? I always seem to have trouble with my Google Pixel finding the phone. Let's just stop here for a minute. Hey BYD. Okay, lower the passenger window. Hi BYD. Unfortunately we can't open the sunroof because this is a fixed sunroof, so open the sunroof.
Sorry, try me again?
No sunroof in this car. Drive to BYD Alexandria.
I'm not able to control sunroof.
Drive to BYD Alexandria. Doesn't like that one either. Let's just go back to the maps and see. Yeah. Oh, might as well use Android Auto. Of course, pair phone. Let's see if it'll pair this way. Scan for device. Found an Oppo phone. There's a Google Pixel right here. Maybe I've got my. Let's see if I don't have my. No VPN on. Should find it. Bluetooth hotspot off. Bluetooth on. I don't know. Always seems to have difficulties connecting my phone. Don't know if it's if it's the Google Pixel that's causing the issue. We're just gonna go for a little blast here. So, yeah. I think that's quicker than the Atto 3. Well, it's fast. So yeah, if you're after a zippy car, this is going to be the one to judge. I reckon that 7 seconds, yeah, it feels way faster than an Atto 3. So I think people are going to be able to get way below 7 seconds in this car. But the suspension feels really nice in this car, same as the Atto, probably. Yeah, so I'm really impressed of the two BYDs I've driven. They both have been excellent cars to drive. So I might have to drive some more cars because my expectations might be a bit low. But yeah, it's really good. And yeah, I did think that this car would be too small for me, but I could easily drive this car regularly, and I can't really. Yeah, when I first got in this car, I thought it was really small, but now I'm having second thoughts. I really, yeah, this is a really spacious car for the segment of car it's in. So, just the center console's a little bit narrower than the Atto 3, so you feel like there's a bit more room. And I was concerned about the center console with my knee. It's the same thing again. My knee is way. Some cars I really struggle my knees all the way to the steering wheel like this, but as you can see, I've got plenty of room here. So I could probably lower the steering wheel a bit more if I wanted to, for a bit more of a sporty drive, but I'm pretty happy. And the seat is heaps better than the Atto 3 seat. So, so nice not having to bash your head on a headrest all the time. So it's really good. So as if this is the type of car you're looking to buy, like a small car, I've actually have a deposit on a seal because I probably think that I like big cars. But I could easily live with this car. It's really zippy and it's really compact. So if you're I thought this was more like a girl's car, but after driving it, it's a real sports car. Yeah, like a go-kart on wheels because of like all electric cars. They have all the weight in the center of the front and back wheels, and it's just so good for cornering and handling and all that sort of stuff. So it really impresses me about electric cars. They're so much better than petrol cars when it comes to handling and dynamics, that sort of thing. So someone must have turned off all the it hasn't beeped at me yet, which is pretty good because sometimes the Atto doesn't really like parked cars, but I guess the roundabout test is the one to determine whether it's going to beep at me. But no beeps so far, which is a good sign. I'm not a fan of the Atto beeping at me, so I've tried to turn off lane keep assist, and there's no let's say no one's put the there's no vibration or correction on the steering as well, so it just drives like a normal car. Yeah, so if you're after a car in this size category, yeah, I think this one's going to be really hard to beat. I'm really impressed. I think it's just as good as the Atto 3, if not better. So yeah, if you can't decide between this and an Atto 3 and you're buying a new car now, it's going to be a real hard decision because both of these cars are really good. I'd probably, yeah, if I didn't want an SUV, I would probably choose the Dolphin. I think this seems like a better car than the Atto 3. Oh no, every BYD I get in, I think it's better than the last one, so bit of a problem for me. So we're just heading back to the centre now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes for a test drive in this car, I don't think you're not gonna buy it. So I think BYD are going to kill this segment because this car drives really well. But yeah, and the fit and finish is really good. The battery packs are 60 kilowatts. I think it's the perfect size battery. If you go 50 kilowatts and have to charge every 250 k's, you're going to be sorry, I think. So I think, yeah, if you're in this segment, definitely go for a 60 kilowatt hour battery. You can get through a whole week normal driving easily without charging. So you just need to charge once a week. I think that's a perfect size battery. 60. I wouldn't go any smaller. Oh, someone's got a nice Atto 3 here. I wonder who that is. That's mine. Yeah, steering's really easy to steer when you're going slow speed steering. Just got the air conditioning running still, so it's a little bit more compact than the Atto 3, but the same sort of stuff in here. Gee, if the Chinese version of this car was shorter in the front, it must have been really short, because this is a tiny little space compared to the Atto. But, yep, everything looks good. Huge water bottle here, nice lights. It's got the charge port door here. It's almost the same as the Atto. It's a little bit closer to the front, so yeah, almost the same. So DC down below, AC charging on top. Want to have a good look at the metallic finish. It's BYD paint finish is really good. So I can't see any sort of orange peel effect in this paint at all. I reckon, yeah, my car I can see some orangey peel effect, but there's a little bit there, a little bit, yeah. But it's, yeah, paint finish on these cars is really good. And this is really nice as well. I'm not sure how well that's going to last though. Could easily get scratched. I wouldn't be marking that too much. So we're just going to pop the boot. This is a manual boot. That's a rear sensor. So this is. Oh no, it's not an auto one. Alright, so this is the boot of the car. It's quite high actually. Let's just take these out for a second and we'll just have a look underneath. That's the lower section, and then there should be another section underneath. Yeah, just the same as the seal, I think. Yeah, I think we covered this before. That's your kit down the bottom there. There's only the one light in here. Gee, that doesn't even look like an LED. That's a really orange light. I don't think that's an LED light, but I might be wrong. Charger. This is smaller. Seems smaller than the last one. Let's have a look. different brand of charger. So this is a 10 amp charger. Rated power, it's 2400 watts. Wonder if it gives the full 2400 watts. I wouldn't think so, because they don't like to do that with these cars. They're just too afraid of tripping people's power circuits. But it says maximum power 2400 watts. Maybe someone can comment who's got a Dolphin if that actually works. And what's in here? That'll be their vehicle to load adapter. This is the vehicle to load adapter. Idiot I am. I don't have this model, so I thought that was a smaller charger, but there it is there. It's the same charger as the Atto 3, I think. Yep, it's the same brand. 8 amp charger, yeah. I don't really like those chargers, they're way too slow. So I would be getting rid of that one straight away. Getting one that can charge at a proper 10 amps. Anyway, so I'm not really missing the auto tailgate. It feels well weighted. So yeah, closes really easy. So if I was choosing between the BYD Dolphin and the Atto 3, I think I would choose the Dolphin. It was that good a drive. It was like driving a go-kart. It's a really fantastic car. And if you would need more power than this, then you're not being realistic. I don't think there's no need to drive faster than this car can drive. I think that's enough power for a front-wheel drive car. You don't need any more than what's available. So yeah, I didn't expect to be impressed by the Dolphin, but yeah, I was really impressed. So yeah, it's really surprised me. So I don't know if anybody's driven the Dolphin and Atto 3. I'd be interested to know what your opinion is. Which car you think is the best drive? Because I know which one I have. I know which one I think is the best drive. So please comment down below. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel.